Shopify is a global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business and sell more with less effort thanks to the Shopify Magic, your AI-powered all-star. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/redcircle, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/redcircle now to grow your business no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/redcircle.
Hey, it's Amy Brown from The Bobby Bones Show. Join me in supporting St. Jude Children's Research Hospital for a chance to win a trip to meet Megan Maroney at the 2025 iHeart Country Festival in Austin, Texas on May 3rd, hosted by Bobby Bones. We're going to hook you up with tickets, flights, hotel, food credits, and a meet and greet with Megan Maroney. Take action now to support St. Jude and help cure childhood cancer, and you're going to be entered for a chance to win. Visit iHeartCountryTrip.com to learn more.
Yes, we are back. And you know how the song goes. Once again,
we're back, my friend.
Once again, we're back, my friend. Once again, we're
back, my friend.
And we thank you for tuning in.
Hey, episode 9, bro.
Yes,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Episode 9, man.
Hey, man.
We're one episode away from 10.
Damn.
So, hey, man, that shows I did learn a little something in kindergarten.
Hey, you said a second grade teacher said what now?
Said I wouldn't be nothing, but here I am today.
Doing a podcast.
Man, I was watching the thing and they say everybody who came up in the hip hop era is so quick to say somebody told them they'll never be something. You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
So,
that may be true. Let me think about it. I think everybody has that chip on their shoulder.
oh yeah,
For sure.
You got to walk away, man, with a chip, man. You got to take a chip. So look, let's just dig right into it.
All right, let's go.
Before we even get into the sports aspect,
Yes.
right, I want to talk about an Atlanta legend,
Yes.
a hip hop legend. Since
Yes.
Speaking about hip hop,
Yes.
we got the news today, like literally today of this taping,
Yes.
the day that we are recording, got the news on the way here that Rico Wade passed away.
Rico Wade, man, he's a big part of my life. I would talk about some stories on that. But yeah, man, like, that's sad. You know, like, big Atlanta legend history, the start, I could say the start of the movement to bring Atlanta hip hop into mainstream.
Yeah, so I mean, like just being somebody who listened to hip hop, who rode to hip hop, who ended up getting into the hip hop industry and becoming successful, to like just tell the people a little bit about what Rico Wade means to you from that aspect, and you can speak about from someone being from Atlanta.
I mean, when I think of Rico Wade, I think of the scene of him in Players Ball when he's like, oh, the play, you know, like when he starts it off and he has no shirt on, he's walking around eating a bowl of cereal in the projects. I just remember that, and then I think about the billboard he had in New York Times Square with his hands like that. I think about that, and then I just think about how he pushed Outkast and Goody Mob to become great. You know, they had a basement called a dungeon, and they used to go over there and you know, battle it out, man. And he used to tell me, him and Yoda used to tell me they would really like, if your verse isn't good, you're not getting on the song. And so they would just go outside and keep writing the verses, not good enough, not good enough, not good enough. Go back outside and rewrite it. And so they was battling who gonna go first, who gonna go second, who gonna go third. And sometimes they didn't make it. That's why Cool Breeze was on a lot of songs, because he was out rapping all them ninjas. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
And so I just remember those stories. And just like before I met him, just like, you know, I just remember hearing Witch Doctor Holiday on the MTV Awards when it went to commercial, and you heard it in the crowd. I'm like, oh man, it's something from Atlanta playing. Yeah. Every day is a holiday. And I just remember before it was mainstream and Atlanta artists, I just remember I was so excited.
Had that pride.
Yeah, I had that pride. And then I remember, you know, at the Source Awards, Andre 3000, you know, he's a part of all that. Like, I feel like that whole crew, Rico Wade, all the producers, Yoda, Craig, I know I'm missing people, man, but all y'all, man, was a part of Organized Noise. You know, Organized Noise, that was his thing, and he was the first one out of Atlanta getting $30-40 million budgets from labels. You know what I'm saying? And so I got a chance to meet him 2008, 9. You know, we had just signed a deal, and that, you know, that was when they were saying B.O.B. kind of like reminded them of Andre 3000.
Yeah.
You know, he had that comparisons, and a lot of the organized noise camp, they took a gravitation towards B.O.B. We got a chance to go to his house over there where Hank Aaron used to live over there in Southwest Atlanta off Childress. And what was cool was Future was there before Future was Future. He's related to Rico Wade.
Okay.
And he was going by Meathead at the time. He was in there, and Bob and him did a couple songs. It was just amazing soaking it up. Watching him, man. Rico was one day we was just all chilling out, so he just dropped to the ground, did about 50 push-ups. All right, let's go. And I just really always had good energy, man, and good stories. It's so much I could say with the stories, but I just remember that. And then I remember a couple years later, hooking up with them, going over songs and just talking. And I remember Bob and Big Boy did a song, and Rico was there. And just the stories, man. He's got so many stories, a plethora of knowledge, man. Just if you had a chance to meet him, man, he was very positive, very good dude.
Man, like I appreciate you sharing all that. Of course, I know a lot of these stories, a lot of things that you tell them, but for the people to be able to hear that.
Yeah, for sure.
Because there are a lot of people around the world. I'm talking about around the globe who know about Atlanta hip hop.
Yeah.
Know about Southern hip hop. And know about the impact that Atlanta has had all around the world. But sometimes, depending on what generation you came from, they might not know about Rico. And so you just gave people like some insight into one of the men who was one of the leaders and one of the trailblazers in helping the city of Atlanta become the city that it is when it comes to music.
Yeah, and one thing I'm thinking about, our producer Aaron, he just said, man, they're going to have a big celebration here. I'm definitely going to show up and go to the candlelight, whatever events they have, and show my love for him. If you got a chance to know him, well, I got a chance to know him, both, on the back end of the success of Outkast. So I could just say he was humble, man. He was nice. He'd talk to you. He didn't have no ego with me. I never seen that side. I don't know if he had an ego with people, but with me, being a brand new, fresh, person in the music industry, he showed me love, made me feel equal. I didn't have any negative things that I saw about Rico. Rico was cool as hell.
That's dope, man. That's dope, man. Well, I won't dig too much into my stories. I don't have a whole lot of stories really involving Rico. I met Rico a couple times because, I was a part of the Attic crew.
Oh, yeah.
So it was times that me and Pretty Ken, Freaky T, and the guys, we would go through. And I met him a couple times, but I can't say that I know him like we were friends or that we know each other. But I have so much respect for what he did, for his leading. Him, Ray, Sleepy, all the guys from the dungeon. And to know that he was like the guy with a lot of the ideas and a lot of the foresight and a lot of the vision.
Yeah, really a lot of vision.
And so, I hate that he passed. It's a sad day for Atlanta hip hop. But like you said, in time, everybody will get together and everybody will celebrate his life and the impact that he had to help bring Atlanta.
And there's some powerful people behind that movement. I think Shanti Daz, all that, they're going to do something nice for him. Everybody's going to come together.
100%.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, hey, rest in power, Rico. And, man, let's go ahead and jump into it.
All right, let's do it, man. So what we talking about today?
Man, well, hey, we are right here at a very pivotal moment in the year that a lot of people tune into, and that is the NFL draft. Man,
I'm excited, and since I do want to, say we're Atlanta Falcons fan, I'm excited to see what we're gonna do. The draft is, when this comes out, it's like this week, this stuff, So I'm super excited, man. I don't know what the Falcons are gonna do. We're sitting at 8. I kind of hope we trade back. I feel like the person we're targeting, we could trade back a couple slots, get some extra picks, and still get that person.
Who do you feel like we're targeting? What position?
I feel like D-line, the Alabama linebacker. I think we're looking at him. I know me and you talked about the possibility of us drafting Brock Bowers, which you're not with, but I'm kind of with that. And I want to see where the LSU receiver drops to. I don't know if he will drop that far.
Neighbors, what's his name?
Yeah, I want to see, but I hope we either get a D-line or one of them, the receiver, Neighbors, and Brock Bowers. So if we can get one of them, I'll be happy.
Okay. I mean, and what if they go O-line? Well, what if we go O-line?
I mean, I won't be mad at O-line. Like that's yeah. Like, long as they get a starter that's gonna be here 10 years, I ain't gonna be mad at that at all. Because I feel like we got all the skill players. From a receiver, you always have another receiver, but O-line just gonna make it more solid to where he can get the ball out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, well,
have you heard that?
They just spent like $180 million on a torn Achilles. So they need to have protection before he tears the other one and gets slammed on his neck in front of Papa Cousin. Pop. I forgot.
Cousin Pop. Didn't somebody get mad at you for saying a broken Achilles?
Yeah, I said broken kid, which they know what I'm talking about. I'm just talking, man. Broke, busted, and disgusted, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, okay. So, hey, let's throw out a hypothetical.
All right.
Falcons trade back.
Yes.
All right, Falcons trade back. Let's just say 12, 13, pick up an extra second-round pick.
I love that.
What do you want to see them? Okay, if all three on the board, the receiver's on the board, the defensive end is on the board, the tight end is on the board, what would you pull the trigger on?
Okay, if the LSU receiver is there and the linebacker's there, and Brock Bowers is there.
Well, you gonna force Brock.
No. I'm just saying. My heart is gonna go with Brock Bowers, but my brain, if my Falcons want to win, is gonna go with the LSU receiver, man. So if the LSU receiver, I hope we would get him. But if we got any of those other two, I wouldn't be mad.
I mean, now there are other players.
No, there are, and that could be great. Yeah.
You know, we have the pass rusher from Florida State.
Yes.
His name Jared Verse. We also have a pass rusher from UCLA that a lot of people are looking at.
Speaking of UCLA, didn't Tack McKinley?
So you don't want anybody?
No. So it's a point I'm bringing up.
Okay, yeah. Tack McKinley came from UCLA.
So when we drafted him, and it's funny you said UCLA because I was about to go with this point next. I just looked at a old draft when Tack McKinley came out. Do you know we passed on?
Oh yeah, I mean they could have stayed where they were and gotten T.J. Watt.
T.J. Watt. Are we traded up to get McKinley?
Yes.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
We could have gotten T.J. Watt.
The Falcons traded up ahead of the Cowboys. When you look back at some of the old footage that came out right after that, it seemed like the Cowboys wanted to draft
Tack McKinley.
Falcons traded up in front of the Cowboys, drafted Tack McKinley. The Steelers, in turn, ended up getting T.J. Watt.
And that was at the end of the draft, right? The Steelers got him.
First round.
No, I'm saying it was like the end of the first round. Yeah.
It was in the 20s.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Now, if we do trade back and we get a second round pick, an extra second round, you know who I want us to get, right?
I know who I want us to get.
I think it's the same. I think we're the same.
If he's
we have not talked about this, and I know we're saying the same player.
If he's there,
we talking about Washington.
I'm talking about Penix.
Yes, man.
Yes,
man. Yes, man. I hope we get him, man, and he can sit back and learn and come back.
Please let him drop to the second round and let the Falcons get
Yes, man. I'm looking at that.
I would love to have Michael Penix Jr. in an Atlanta Falcons.
Me too.
But hey, a lot of people say the Falcons won't draft a black quarterback.
Where are they getting this from, man?
I don't know, because Desmond Ritter was
black. He was black last year. I guess he's too light. They won't draft a dark skin.
That's what they say. A lot of people say that they don't want a mixed. Like it's funny the times that we pick and choose to say when a person is black
and when a person's white. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I go through it all the time.
Yeah. You know, I mean, like, and all jokes aside, you know, I mean, Aaron laughing from the background.
Oh, you know he gonna laugh.
but all jokes aside, you know, I know you do. I hear it. You know what I mean? I heard it over the years.
Yes.
And I just don't understand how they just discount. They just took this man's race card.
Yes.
And just threw it down the sewer.
Yes.
They just took his race card. Be rich.
For sure.
They took it from Desmond Ritter, man.
Hey, I saw something on Desmond Ritter recently this week, and he was saying that they asked him about the coach's comments about the quarterback play was a big reason why we didn't win, and he was like, hey, you know, on 10% of what I did was mistakes, but it all wasn't on me. And I'm like, man, those 10% mistakes was really, really bad, bro. You lost us about 4 games, bro.
Let me tell you, man. This might be a bad analogy, but if a very good cook or a very good chef spends 90% of the time fixing a great meal, and then the 10% of the time that it takes to get it to the table, you drop it all on the floor, Who's the person
Oh,
to
wow.
blame? You fumble
Wow.
it. You fumble it.
You fumbled the meal on the floor.
Who's the person to blame
Hey, man,
for it not being
that is a
meal?
great analogy.
Because that's you, Desmond Ritter.
That's you.
That is you.
Perfect, man. Hey, at that, what's next?
That is you.
That was
Desmond
perfect.
Ritter. Well, I mean, I still want to talk about it from my perspective.
All right.
So we're sitting at 8.
Yes.
We're sitting at number 8.
Yes.
I don't know if the Falcons can trade back. I really haven't looked at enough teams to see who may be a prospect for trying to trade up. Like, a lot of times we like to say, you'll see a lot of people like, man, the Falcons better trade. I'm like, okay, you have to have someone to trade with. If they can trade back and pick up an extra second or extra third, I'm all for that. But if not, I think the Falcons, in my opinion, need to go defense or they need to pick up an O-lineman. I mean, get another skill position player. I mean, that's cool. But are you going to go 4 years in a row? And hey, my thinking may be flawed. I'm sure there are people who are going to say my thinking is flawed because you need to get the best player. But are you really going to go 4 years in a row on straight up skill players in the first round with top 10 picks? 4 years in a row.
You know, I was listening to talk radio this week, and they were saying like, the defensive class this year is cool, but is it top 10 worthy?
So basically, they're saying there are no Aaron Donalds out there.
That's what I'm. That's what the quote unquote.
I mean, and it
experts
might be.
say. Yeah.
So they're saying they don't see any Nick Bosas.
Yeah.
In the first round, they don't see any Aaron Donalds.
Yeah.
In the
They say it's very
Hacks.
offensive top heavy in the beginning.
Well, I mean, in that case, I mean, you don't need to reach at the same time. I don't want the Falcons to reach.
Yeah.
But, man, I just want them to make a smart pick.
Yes.
I want, with this pick, I want a player who can be in a Falcons uniform
For 10 plus years. Yes, and that's contributing. That's a starter.
Now, hold up. What if Marvin Harrison Jr. drops to number 8?
Oh, for sure.
Now,
For sure.
so are you going to kick Brock Bowers out?
Brock, you're gone. You're gone.
Man, you done just flick Brock like a little flea.
Hey, man. Did you see what he did against Georgia? If he wouldn't have got hurt,
Yes.
man, we probably wouldn't have went to the championship, man.
And so look, I'm glad B-Rich brought that up because I want to give the fans some insight into the way old Trey Mines works. So this is come into my thought process for a second. This is the type of person I am. I have so much respect. Call me a homer, all you want. I have so much respect for the University of Georgia and the University of Georgia football and the type of athletes and program they put out there, especially now that Kirby's here, that when a player shows out against UGA, I feel good about that player being successful at the next level.
Yes.
So watching Marvin Harrison Jr. ball out against UGA, I mean, he couldn't be contained.
Couldn't be stopped.
He couldn't be stopped. And I mean, like, to be honest, had he stayed in the game, I'm not sure that UGA would have won that game. So I'm with you. Like, and plus, he has been groomed for this. His father is a Hall of Fame
player. Wow, forgot about that.
And what that does, I mean, everybody's different. Just because your parents did something doesn't mean you're going to do something. But he's getting advice. He's getting pro advice. You know, not only how to train, how to take care of his body, how to handle things, how to be a professional, the way he should approach things. And I don't ever think that's a bad thing to have when you have a player.
And I know I said this a couple episodes ago. I remember I said some experts were saying that Brock Bowers was one of the top players in the draft, but Marvin Harrison has also been talked about that in that, like the very top player. But I think sometimes quarterbacks and the importance of that position makes them go higher than other positions like a Marvin Harrison or Brock Bowers. But definitely, if he's there, man, let's get him, man. We have a whole new Julio on our hands.
And like I said, man, that'll be 4 years in a row on skill players.
Hey, I don't care about that one.
But, man, I know I'm going to sound like I'm waffling, but I just want them to make a smart decision right here. This is very pivotal to the success, in my opinion, of where they're headed. Because they've shown that this is not a straight-up rebuild.
Yes.
The Falcons feel like they just need to reload, even though they need more than just a couple things to reload with.
Yes.
So they have to get this pick right.
They got to get it right.
This will be the first pick under Coach Morris. The first round
Coach
pick.
Raheem. I feel like looking at the moves, I mean, going into the offseason, I was hoping we'd get Bill Belichick, but I think that would have just been just because he did what he did. It probably would have hurt us in the long run. But looking at the moves he's made, looking at the young coordinators he has, and looking at the feel of it, it feels exciting. It feels like we're going in the right direction. It feels like when Dan Quinn took over, that type of direction with the Falcons. It feels like a breath of fresh air, a fresh new start. When we got Arthur Smith, I didn't feel that. I wasn't happy with that hire. I gave him a hard time, and I started liking him this past year.
You were real hard on him.
Oh yeah. And
go ahead and tell the people why you said Arthur Smith. Why you knew Arthur Smith wouldn't be successful. You don't want to say it out loud?
We're gonna keep.
You don't want to say
we got kids in the room.
We're gonna keep that on the chat.
We're gonna keep that on the chat. Yeah. We're gonna keep that one on the chat.
Keep that on the chat.
We got a chat with all our friends and homies, man. I was going in. I ain't gonna.
We're gonna keep that on the chat.
But I will say, over the years, I've come to respect Arthur Smith, and he was a decent hire, but I just never felt good about his direction, where he was going, and wish him luck in Pittsburgh. But I feel good about Raheem. I really do. I feel like it's going in the right direction. It feels good. It feels like we have a chance to do something.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I want to see the black coach succeed.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I can't say that Raheem Morris was on my list.
He wasn't on my list. I was surprised. I was surprised.
I'm gonna be honest. I can't say that he was on my list of coaches to bring in, but now that he's here and I've had a chance to really, because when he was here before and he took over for Dan Quinn once Dan Quinn and Thomas Dimitroff got fired, I looked at Raheem as he was here part of the problem.
Yes,
so
me too.
So I'm gonna be honest. I didn't give him a fair shot.
Me neither.
I did not give him a fair shot.
Oh.
But when he got rehired, I started really paying attention to him listening. Start paying attention to him talking.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
man, he says a lot of things that you can get behind from a motivational standpoint.
Yeah. And then when he was coach at Tampa Bay, he was young. He was in his 30s, man. Mm-hmm. I was like, dang. And he came with Gruden, really speaks highly of him.
Raheem was probably in the strip club.
Man, he in the lemon pepper with Lou. He's out there with Lou.
I don't listen. These are just jokes. I don't know any of these things to be true. Raheem Morris seems like a very faithful family man. I don't know if he was single then or married, but I can just imagine being in my early 30s. If he was single, down in Tampa Bay, Florida, head coach of an NFL team, that man was balling.
Yes, balling on the 30th floor. But, I was thinking about, like, before we hired him, like, I was like, Belichick, what went wrong? I heard some things with Rich McKay. You had some differences. And then after that, I wanted Harbaugh. And so I was like, we're going to get one of them because I know, I was like, I wanted him. And, now looking back at things and having this, everything settle in, I think Raheem was a good choice for Atlanta. I don't get me wrong. I wanted Harbaugh, I wanted Belichick, but we got what we got. I feel like Arthur Blank had wanted Bill Belichick, but he listened to the people that was around him, and I like that about a boss. That the people that's in power, that he trusts the people he brought in, and he listened. So for whatever reason we didn't get Belichick, and I know for a fact that Arthur Blank wanted him. And I ain't like I know him, whatever. I just see how he moved, and he had him on his yacht, had him this or that. There's a lot of things, don't normally happen like that. When he's on the yacht, it's gonna happen.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna happen.
Yeah, he brought the man.
Yeah.
But look, so we've been so Falcon heavy on this. So if you guys got to sum up what we just said, we are looking for just the best player available.
Yeah, leave in the comments
for the Falcons. Now, I do want to say this: while we're still on the draft, we need to touch on everyone else. So. We talked a lot about what would happen with Justin Fields. Right?
Yeah, yes.
It's been decided. Justin Fields is in Pittsburgh
He's gone
now. And it looks like the Bears are honed in, targeted. I mean, they have it decided. Caleb Williams.
I think
the number one overall pick.
I think that's where it's going. I heard Drake may have something, but I think it's Caleb Williams, and we shall see.
I think Drake may drop when Kendrick dissed Drake, and they thought it was him too. And so
Man,
all of his stock dropped.
Drake.
When Kendrick dissed Drake.
Damn,
man.
Kendrick done brought down Drake, man. Drake Mays. That's what's up. Hey,
Yeah, but Caleb Williams, man.
but you know, like I know before this past year, it was a lock for sure he won the Heisman. But for some reason, people said the kid had a bad year this past year. You know, compared to the year before. But talent don't change, man. You know, it is what it is. I think the kid gonna be special, like kind of like a Patrick Mahomes type of vein.
That's where, in my opinion, the issue has been coming in. I think a lot of people here, he's gonna be like Patrick Mahomes. He can do the off script stuff. The play breaks down. He can make a throw here that maybe it didn't seem like he should make. He can throw the ball from an awkward position and still get there. He can throw the ball across his body.
Yeah.
You know, and they're looking like, hey, everyone's not gonna be Patrick Mahomes.
For sure.
So this is just my opinion. I think some of the experts are looking and saying, you guys can try to get Patrick Mahomes again all you want.
Yeah.
But all these bad traits, just because some of these things work out for Patrick Mahomes, does not mean that another player coming in is going to be able to get away with the same thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Because no one is going to be Patrick Mahomes. So I think that's the knock on Caleb Williams from a lot of people. They don't see the discipline and the things he's getting praised for, because people think he's going to be Patrick Mahomes. Other people are sitting back and saying, no, those are actually flaws.
Man, what's up with Chicago and their quarterbacks? Like, who's the best quarterback in Chicago Bear history? What is it? Jim McMahon, Jay Cutler?
In my opinion, it has to be Jay Cutler or Jim McMahon.
Yeah.
I would go with talent-wise, had to be Jay Cutler.
Yeah.
Had to be.
But like they had Trubisky, Fields. Mm-hmm. Like is that just the quarterback?
I mean, Rich Grossman was the quarterback when they went to the Super Bowl.
Man, I don't know, man. It's always I hope that the kid gets a good shot up in Chicago, because it seems like they don't never know how to deal with quarterbacks there.
Man, why does that happen? Like, and I know we kind of going down different paths of what we're talking about, but that's how our conversation goes to sometimes. How does that happen when it seems like certain franchises seem to struggle all the time in certain areas?
Yeah.
Like what is that? Like the Falcons.
Defense.
The Falcons struggle with defense, especially defensive line.
It's always been like that. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's just I don't know.
And the Bears keep a good defensive line.
They keep a good defense.
They can't get a quarterback. We had Vic and then Matt Ryan.
Yeah. And now and now Goofy.
180. But we got Kirk 180 back there, man.
180, man.
Kirk 180.
I think he's gonna do good. I think Kirk Cousins gonna show out, man.
Man, I'm calling him Kirk 180, man.
Why?
Hey, man, because he got paid 180, man. Kirk 180, man.
I was thinking like 360. I'm like, wait, so he's doing a 180?
Kirk 180, man.
I got it. All right, well, he better earn it.
180, man. But why does that seem?
I don't know.
Certain franchises.
It does. I don't know. Like
seem to like okay, like take the Ravens. I think no matter where the Ravens go, I think as long as my time on this earth is here, I think you're going to see tough linebacker play and tough defense.
Yeah.
And tough running.
Yeah.
For the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah, for sure.
And I understand it's an identity thing.
Yeah,
but why can't some people break the identity after years of seeing it doesn't work?
Man, I don't know, man. I can't answer that question. I just like, you think of Denver, they got good running backs. You think of I don't know. I can't give you the answer. I wish I could. What do you think?
You know what, man? Like I've been thinking about this, and I haven't come to a conclusion. But it really is amazing to me how just some franchises, like, it doesn't matter the sport. Yeah. Some franchises, no matter what, and no matter who's the owner at the time, who's the GM at the time, no matter the generation or the era, some franchises seem to just get certain things right. Like, no matter what in basketball, you know, some star players are coming to play for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Always.
I don't care. At some point,
Boston,
they are going to have the number 1, 2, or 3 best player in the league.
I agree that.
Playing for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Yeah, they make it happen all the time.
At some point. Yes. They may go 3-4 years here and there, but at some point, they're going to get one of the top 3 best players in the league. Like, and the Pittsburgh Steelers, for instance, they always
have a
tough team, tough defensive team.
Yes,
always.
Yes,
and it takes on the identity of the city.
Yes,
as well.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Nah, for sure.
Like, and so I don't understand how some franchises just can't break, because as we see the franchises we're praising for good things, some just cannot seem to break the bad things.
Yeah, for sure. I agree.
You know, so I don't know, man.
Yeah. Hey, on another point, man, are you done talking about the draft? You want to talk about some more? I
mean, just go with it. We'll let it free flow for a while.
Yeah. Man, what do you think about the OJ news, man?
Yeah, OJ passed.
Yeah, let everybody know
this week as well.
Yeah,
OJ Simpson passed. I don't know what side of the OJ Simpson club you're on. There are some people who they just let OJ be OJ, and we don't have opinions either way. And there are some people who really hated OJ.
Yeah.
I mean, anytime I hear someone passes, I think about their family. I think about their children, grandchildren, whatever they may have. I don't know, like, OJ's entire history as far as all his children and possible grandchildren or whatnot, or his relationship with them. Yeah. But I think about the families. That's the first thing, first and foremost. And I mean, OJ was a magnetic figure, no matter how you want to look at it.
Do you remember what he was doing when he was in the Bronco? He was on the run.
I probably was high.
Hey, that's what. Hey, like,
because I was a teenager at the time. I was more than likely I was high.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this, man.
I was high. I would bet money that I was high.
Let me say this, man. And I'm glad that you was high, but that day when he was on the run. I'm thinking about it now. That goes to show you how great lawyers are. Cause I knew he was guilty. Yeah. This man on the run in the highway being chased by a gazillion police cars. He's in a white Bronco.
And man, people went out, this was before social media.
Yeah.
People went out to the bridges and saw he was coming their way and had signs.
Like, go OJ, run. Go. Yeah, man. Like, that was crazy. And it's like, that moment for him running told me he was guilty. And it's like how lawyers are able to flip stuff around. It goes to show you our society. And I don't know if he was guilty or not guilty. And I heard that he made everybody.
All we know is he was acquitted.
He was acquitted
for that, but he ended up going to prison.
It's how God works.
It's crazy.
Yeah, and I heard that he made all his family members sign NDAs before he died. I heard he told what happened on his deathbed. So I don't know.
What?
Yes.
I haven't heard anything.
That's all I've been seeing, man. OJ died. He confessed on his deathbed.
Somebody done put that on social media, man.
Hey, man.
Somebody put that foolishness. There's no way in the world.
Where a hit dog barks, what is it? A hit dog hollers or something to it, man.
There is no way in the world. They're not gonna get me with that one. Yeah. I am not falling for that. I'm not falling for that.
Man,
it's not.
OJ, man, he was like, do you remember the Hertz commercial?
Of course, when I think of OJ, that's the thing I think of most. I think of him running through the
airport, jumping over chairs, have a suitcase.
Yeah, that's what I think of.
And he was considered. Some people consider him the greatest running back of all time. But
my uncle, shout out to my uncle Jay. He says OJ was hands down.
Wow,
the greatest running back.
I wish I got a chance to see him play. I saw highlights. I saw a bunch of highlights of him.
Yeah, he said OJ was that guy.
Yeah.
He said OJ,
and he just quit right in the middle of his he just retired.
To be honest, I wish I had the knowledge on that to know exactly the way he retired and the way he left the league. I don't. I was a kid when OJ left the league, so I don't know. So
you said he got acquitted for the killing of his wife and her lover.
Ron Goldman.
Yeah, Ron Goldman. I heard that he got acquitted, but you said he got later on down the line. He got put in jail, but did you know what he got put in jail for?
Yeah, somebody was selling some of his memorabilia, and he went and then got it back, and they had a firearm. And
yeah, so the question is, if during the time you're going against trial, what he got acquitted for, and a lot of his personal items, things that you rushed for 2,000 yards in, signed jerseys, footballs that you had, stuff that meant a lot to you, somehow it was, it got gone from your possession. Either you had to sell it for this or that. You know,
somebody stole it.
Oh, I don't know the
because if somebody bought it, it really would be crazy to go down.
So they acquired it. They acquired it legally, right?
Okay.
So I guess he wanted it back. I guess they weren't having it or trying to charge him an arm and a leg. So he went down with a gun, gave my stuff back, took it, and got put in jail for armed robbery of his stuff. I don't think that's fair. It's his stuff.
It's not fair.
I don't think it's fair for you to go get your stuff that you want back.
Not your stuff.
So that's there you go. So this is the argument. There we go.
Not your stuff.
So I understand. So let's say you acquired it, right? You acquired O.J. Simpson stuff. He hits you back and he wants his stuff back.
Give me money for it.
But I think
give me at least double what I paid for it. And I'll let you get it. Like, you're gonna have to pay me something.
Yeah.
Because I more than likely didn't get it just to keep it.
Yeah.
Because if I did, why did I have it somewhere where OJ could have access to come try to take it back?
Yeah.
If I got it to keep it, it would be in my home somewhere, or in maybe I have some kind of business. But more than likely, you're looking to sell it. But
the people that had it were people that were in that business, that were in the business of selling sports
okay,
items.
Well, pay me double for it.
Yeah. I think that's probably what they said, and he went with it.
Pay me double for it, and you can have it.
Yeah.
You're gonna definitely pay me more than what I paid.
Yeah,
for.
yeah.
You need to give me something, and rightfully so. You should even come to me and say, "Hey, man, I give you extra for it," because I didn't steal it, I didn't take it. If I acquired it legally,
yeah.
Come on now.
Well, rest in peace.
And you know what the people probably said to him?
Well,
you come on, you try that murder shit with me, OJ. You know how men talk to other men when there's a very tense situation. You know that probably came out.
Yeah.
Come on, come do it to me. Come do it to me. That's what they said. Get the strap.
Get the knife. Give me the gloves. Let's go.
OJ said, this time, I ain't getting the knife. Get the strap. Get the strap.
That's what he got. That's what he got.
Said, get the strap. But yeah, man, like, rest in peace, OJ. We know that at some point everyone has to leave here.
Yes.
Including us as
well. Man.
But it's still sad and to hear, especially with people who have influenced. Like, now I will tell you this. I do remember where I was when the verdict came out.
Man, and I'm glad you brought that up, because I'm going to talk about that.
What was then?
His verdict and going out, it was really a black and white thing. It was a black and white thing. And I remember white people was mad, bro.
Yes.
Super mad. And I just remember when Rodney King's verdict went out, black people was super mad. And I think, I can't say, but I know LA didn't need another guilty conviction on another black man in they city, bro, because it would have been burnt down again.
Man, unfortunately, this country, this great country of ours, there's always some sort of racial divide.
Yes,
especially over when it comes to situations like that.
Yeah.
When I mean situations where there was someone black that was hurt, or someone white that was hurt. Sometimes people can come together and agree that this was just something egregious.
Yeah.
But sometimes, depending on which race you are, which community you come from, sometimes people see it differently. And I was at work. I was working in a warehouse when the verdict came down.
Mm-hmm.
And, man, when I tell you, when that verdict dropped, man, it was like the black people were walking around happy, boy. You would think that like the greatest day in the world.
Yeah.
And our Caucasian brothers and sisters, they were not happy whatsoever.
Yeah.
And you could feel the tension in the job.
Yeah.
I would say the tension was so thick.
Yeah.
You cut it with a knife.
That's how it was.
You could feel the tension at our job. I don't think everyone spoke together as far as the white people that were working at my job and the black. There was no camaraderie.
Yeah.
That time it was quiet.
Yeah.
People didn't want to have that discussion.
Yeah.
Black people were dapping each other up. Yeah. yeah. And, you know, the white people were giving us side eyes like somebody threw away all the Jägermeister and unseasoned chicken they could find.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I was down in Albany, Georgia, going to Albany State, and I just remember we all thought he did it, but it was like, he got away. It's about time. Like, people really felt that way.
Man, I had no, you know, I can't remember what I thought at the time, if I thought he did it or if he didn't. I will say this. It looked real suspect, though. But I won't get into that, because at the end of the day, the man was acquitted.
Yes, he was acquitted.
The man was acquitted.
If the glove don't fit, you must acquit, and that's what happened.
Man, today been like I don't know if you feel it, but today has been like a real laid back episode.
I mean, it's because like right before the show, man, we heard about Rico, and I know that kind of like put a damper on things, the spirit, and it's just how the energy is. How when we was talking about the waves, it's a wave right now going through Atlanta. It's a part, and I feel like it's laid back, and I'm sad about it. You know, I knew the guy, and you know we're in the music, bro, and if it wasn't for him,
ladies and gentlemen, excuse that loud outburst from the other side of the room. Aaron watching Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls. I think he going through Rico and them whole catalog right now, reminiscing. And it's all good.
It's all good.
It's all love.
Yeah, and so like I have to say he paved the way for me. He paved the way for the record execs to accept people like me and you, because, you know, before that it was hard for people, young black individuals from Atlanta, to have a name, to be able to go directly to the record labels and negotiate music deals with them. And
JD.
Yeah, JD. All the pioneers, of course. If I'm not trying to like exclude them. I was just talking about him, yeah. But like he's a big part of the reason, you know, big budgets was cut here. He's a big part of the reason, you know, L.A. Reid, all that, of course, LaFace. But I mean, but Outkast was on LaFace, you know. He's a big reason why Atlanta's music scene is taking its grip on the music, and it seems that we have not let up since. Because Atlanta music drives the culture. Atlanta drives the music culture to this day. With QC now, with Future, with a lot of artists. T.I. back, you know, all Jeezy, Lil Baby, Lil Darius, new up and coming. But yeah, you know what I mean?
100%.
But yeah, shout out to Rico Way. I think that's why it feels the way we feel. And speaking of that, let's go to our next segment.
I mean, well, since we're talking about influence, hey man, like, do you want to name top 3, or you want to say Mount Rushmore in the most influential? Okay, so we have to make sure we listen to the wording. Do you want to do influential, the Mount Rushmore, the most influential Atlanta athletes, or who do you think were the best Atlanta athletes? When I mean best, it doesn't mean the most athletic.
I say influential. Okay. That made an impact on the Atlanta sports scenes and put us. All right, my first one, of course, is my favorite Atlanta Falcon, Deion Sanders.
Okay.
Deion Sanders to this day can get social media going, can get you to watch TV, can get you to watch him. So Deion Sanders, Atlanta Falcons, number 21, Atlanta Braves, World Series, Deion Sanders, man.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay.
Number two. Used to be my favorite basketball player. I know him. I took his sister to the prom.
Hold on. Somebody knocked him out of your favorite?
Yes.
Well, I got to hear this.
Trae Young. I like Trae Young. But Dominique Wilkins, man. Dominique, the human highlight film.
This man said Trae Young took Dominique Wilkins off his list.
He did.
It's your list, so I can't hate.
But I was so Dominique out, man. And I go back and look, and I just mad at myself because I hated Jordan because of Dominique. And I go back and look, man, I was smoking. Jordan was here, Dominique was here. But at one time I thought Dominique was here and Jordan was here, and I was delusional. I may be delusional for saying I like Trae Young better than Dominique. But Dominique is high, you know, I could tell you every dunk he did, every dunk contest, every major dunk he did. I have it all. I used to have a VHS test, and when tape, and when the highlights come on sports,
yeah,
I would record it. And I had a whole bunch of clips of just Dominique highlights, or Hawks highlights, and all of it. Man, I still got that tape somewhere. Yeah. But yeah, I could tell you every dunk he did. I remember one time, Spud Webb threw. It was against the Washington Bullets at the time. Spud Webb threw a half-court alley-oop. Dominique caught it, clutched it, and dunked it backwards. That was one of the dopest alley-oops I've ever seen. Yeah. So
let's think if the Hawks would have drafted Karl Malone instead of Koncak.
Ooh. Wow.
Because they had the opportunity.
Wow, that would have been crazy. Dominique, Karl Malone, that would have been crazy.
That's champion.
Yeah. And so Dominique Wilkins, number 2.
That's dog.
That's dog. That's dog. That's a good clip you made. Y'all watch that clip. All right, so Dominique Wilkins, number 2.
Okay.
All right. Number three. I got to go with another Atlanta Falcon. And he was influential in good ways and bad.
Man, only good.
Only good. All right. I got to go Michael Vick.
Okay.
Michael Vick.
Only good.
Michael Vick. And the 4th man, I got to go with old Hank Aaron.
Thank God.
Number 44.
I thought you were about to say Trae Young.
No!
Man, I was going to walk away from this podcast.
Man, we would have had a real argument.
If you said Trae was on the top 4 most influential Atlanta sports athletes.
Hey, look, we had another Jerry West, Dwayne Wade argument, man.
I was about to lose it.
Hey, a lot of people hit me up was like, are y'all friends? Are y'all cool? Yeah, man, that's how we argue, man. We have fun, man. So, yeah, so my Mount Rushmore is Hank Aaron, number 44. Michael Vick. Damn. Deion Sanders.
Okay.
And who was the Dominique Wilkins? That's my 4. That's my Mount Rushmore.
That's your Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, I think yours probably close to mine. What you think?
I think you're correct. I think if I had to go with the most influential, then yes, I would have to go with those 4.
Yes.
I would have to go with those 4.
Yeah.
Dominique Wilkins, I mean, when I think about Hawks basketball, still to this day, I think about Dominique.
And he put Atlanta on the map.
Yes.
On the map.
I think about
I take it back. Dominique, my favorite. Not Trae Young.
No, you're
I take it back. I take it back.
I
take it back.
You've been blinded.
I take it back. Dominique's my favorite Hawk. All-time Hawk.
You've been blinded.
I'm sorry, Nick. I'm sorry, April.
You've been blinded.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Dominique, Deion Sanders. Oh man, what can you say, man? What can you say?
Deion, man, wow. Man.
Should I say what can't you say about Dominique Wilkins and Deion Sanders?
Man, Trey, Deion Sanders' first game, he held out the whole preseason. A week before the Falcons had their home opener. We played the Rams. He signed like that Wednesday or Thursday. He suited up. The first punt return he caught, he fumbled it, picked it up, ran for like 10 yards, and got tackled. It was exciting. The second punt return, caught it, fumbled it again, picked it up, and took it to the house. That's how electrifying he made his mark on the first game as a Falcon, holding out the whole preseason and still played and scored a touchdown. And he had a T-shirt, him high stepping, holding the ball like it's a beer for a touchdown for the Falcons, man.
This man had MC Hammer on the sideline at one point talking about too legit to quit.
Yes, man.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Had Hammer all the way from Oakland over here in Atlanta. Talking about too legit to quit. That's how it went.
That's how it went, man. That's how it went.
Yeah, man. So, of course, Deion Sanders and, hey, man, Michael Vick.
Man.
Now, a lot of people probably be mad at me because, like, I'm a Matt Ryan fan.
I'm a Matt Ryan fan as well. Me too.
All you people who hate Matt Ryan, I'm not on your side. I think Matt Ryan was an extraordinary quarterback. I think Matt Ryan was a very, very, very
good leader.
Quarterback. Very good leader. But, Michael Vick, man. Like, because I said that to let you guys know it's possible to love them both, right?
Yes, it is.
It's possible to appreciate Michael Vick and Matt Ryan.
Yes.
That's why I brought Matt Ryan up. Mm-hmm. Anyway, back to Michael Vick. Man, I say all the time, man, it just was nothing like watching Mike Vick play.
It wasn't. It was exciting. Live for it.
It was nothing like watching Michael Vick play, man. It was just like you knew every time he touched the ball, something you've never seen.
Yeah.
And still to this day, we see great plays.
Yeah. Still
to this day, Vick did some things that man, in that playoff game against Green Bay, when that defensive end tried to tackle Vick, and Vick pushed him off, straightened his face mask up.
Oh, I remember he straightened the mask.
Then ran about 20, 30 yards. I had never.
Yeah, I gotta watch that replay again. I remember him straight. I remember him to the time straight in slow motion and straight and took off. I was like, dang, I remember that. Man, and it was cold, and it was at Green Bay, and he was blowing out the cold smoke.
The first team to ever go in Green
Bay at home, and the players at home. I remember that.
Yeah, I mean the run against.
I didn't even know you then.
Yeah, you know, did we know each other?
Nah, I didn't know you then.
We hadn't met.
Yeah,
we met the next year.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah,
we met the next year or later that year.
Yeah.
Man, when I tell you. When you think about the game against the Vikings in overtime, this man breaks on a run, splits 2 defenders, and they run into
boom.
This man runs into the end zone and keeps going. The tunnel, man. Game over.
Man, I remember where I was. I was with my homie Brent. Man, we was watching that game. Man, it was dope. We was jumping up and down. Yeah. We had a lot of great moments, man.
I listened to it on the radio.
Oh wow, you didn't see it? Wow.
I was sitting in front of BME offices.
Yeah.
I was in my car with Bo Hagan. I think it was Hagan. It was either Hagan or Rooster.
Yeah.
Sitting in front of BME old offices in the West End.
Yeah.
And we would listen to it on the radio.
Yeah.
I forgot we had to go do something with the attic.
Yeah.
I had to leave the house.
Yeah.
But yes, man. Like, just amazing, man. Amazing things that this man was able to do.
Yeah, man.
And then when you want to talk about Hank Aaron, like, you got to give it to Hank Aaron. The man took down the Babe, man.
He took down Babe Ruth.
The man took down the Babe, a black man.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
And Babe was like that, yeah.
Some probably drunk white dude, they still got the clip running out there next to him to shake his hand. And ain't no telling, they probably thought the man was trying to do something.
Yeah.
But he just wanted to feel that energy and celebrate the man as a man.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So like those 4 have to go as far as influence.
Yes.
When you think about Atlanta sports, those are the 4 that you start with.
Yes.
You have to start with those.
Yes. Hey, and now to take it to it, and I know we didn't agree to do this. Let's just run it down fast because I know we got to wrap it up. What about the 4 most influential Atlantans? And I'm saying that because of Rico Wade. Like, who would you put, as entertainment type of sector? I'm not talking about like the mayors or the governors. I'm talking about.
Okay. Because I was about to say, man, I'm gonna have to really dig in.
Yeah.
And
let's keep it like simple.
And get my research.
Yeah, we can't say Jimmy Carter. Nobody like that.
It's people who help bring airports here.
Yeah. Marinette Young.
Really help.
I mean, I could probably like Jimmy Carter, Andrew Young, Maynard Jackson, Martin Luther King. That could be quick 4. But like, let's keep it. Entertainment. Yeah.
Get the airport here. Get the house.
Yeah. Exactly.
All kind of stuff, man. Now, as far as entertainers or people from the entertainment business.
Yes.
Okay, I want to ask this question right before I go. Are we talking about people who were born and raised here, or people who
help influence Atlanta? I mean, like you could say Ludacris, right? He was from like Chicago or Indianapolis, somewhere like that. I still consider him an ATLian.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So like, yeah.
Well, see, in his case, definitely.
Usher's from.
I was gonna bring up.
Usher's from Chattanooga.
I was gonna bring.
But
up,
he's ATLian.
I was gonna bring up L.A. Reid and Babyface.
Okay, that's cool. That's fair. That's fair. We'll get them a pass.
By the time they got here,
we'll get them a pass.
What they helped do, music-wise, with LaFace.
Yeah.
I mean, like that trickled down into what we talking about, the Rico Waves and all them. They trickled down into some of the things that were given to JD as far as projects he produced, and as he was continuing to build his catalog and build his resume. I mean, like.
So. All right, so we got LaFace, we got JD.
You have to
put him on there.
Have to put
JD definitely. All right, so we got LaFace, JD. You got 2 more.
Oh, you have 2 more. I mean, man, well, you got to put Rico on it. You have.
Yeah, I want to put Rico on there.
Okay, so I can't just put Rico's face on.
Organized noise.
You got to put. Organized
noise, that whole movement. Outkast, Goody Mob, organized. So we're gonna put organized noise.
Yeah, I can't just put Rico by himself away from Ray. And the rest of the guys.
Yeah.
Those guys.
So the movement that Rico and those guys started, we're gonna put organized noise right there. Yeah. We're gonna put a Dungeon Family. Yeah. So all that falls. So that's fair. So the Dungeon Family influential. I can accept that. LaFace and JD So Def Records. All right.
When it comes to entertainment.
Yeah. Now who's the 4th?
The 4th. Jeez.
I got my 4th. I got it. I know who I'm gonna say.
As far as influence. Sheesh, that's tough.
You gotta go, Shouty. You gotta go, ATL Shouty. It's the king. You gotta go Tip, man. You gotta go Tip, man. You gotta go Tip. You gotta go Grand Hustle Tip. He did a lot of great things. Who could you name?
I'm trying to think, but I don't think it's clear cut. I don't think it's clear cut that has to be.
Well, I'm Grand Hustle, so I'm kind of biased. So who?
I'm thinking, but like I said, I'm not saying it's not.
No,
him,
I got you.
But I don't think it's just clear cut that Tip and Grand Hustle goes in.
But see, we put a lot of other people you could have named into Organized Noise Dungeon Family because you could have named a lot that came out of that.
Yeah.
So that takes a lot of competition away from Tip. You take So Def JD and what was the LaFace Records. So
I mean,
who else was influential? Greg Street.
I mean, Ryan Cameron.
The Ryan King. Hey, now I could honestly put Ryan Cameron above
Austin. Like that's why I'm telling you.
Man.
I me personally, I can't
Waterfalls
Tip in there.
Dallas Austin was responsible for Monica.
Man, you got Dallas Austin. You got Ryan Cameron. You got Greg Street.
You know what?
You got who? Oh, we already put JD.
Yeah, we already
put JD in.
Hey, we got to give it to Ryan Cameron, man. Ryan, we got to. V103, Hot 97. He paved the way. 107.9, and he been on movies, Drumline, other movies, and he supported all the artists we're naming, supported them and fought for them to get their rights and to get them known. So salute to you, Ryan. You're part of my Mount Rushmore of influential music Atlanta entertainers, man. Straight up. I'm gonna send this to him.
Man, Dallas Austin, like.
I want to say Dallas.
Austin,
I want to say Tip.
Like, how many records did Dallas Austin do on TLC first album?
Man, he did a lot, bro. He did Waterfalls.
You know what I'm saying?
He did Waterfalls. Waterfalls, one of the most successful albums come out of Atlanta. Records, yeah.
Like, come on,
Did Monica?
And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
but I feel you, but I gotta go. I gotta go with the Ryan King, man. Ryan's been he's the announcer at the Hawks, the announcer at the Falcons. He's the voice of Atlanta, man.
I brought him up.
Yeah, you did. But I didn't think about him. So yeah,
But I'm just saying, I'm not even debating Dallas Austin with him. I'm just saying, like, there's so many
great. Yeah, you got to give him that kudos.
And like I said, it's no knock to Tip and what Tip accomplished, but as far as there are people who laid the foundation before Tip and Gucci and a lot of Luda and a lot of the other guys.
Yeah, you got to think about Shaka. Then you got to think about QC. You got to think about those people. But these people paved the way for 100%. So I agree. So we say the Face Records, So Def, Jermaine Dupri, Organized Noise Dungeon Family, and do we agree Ryan Cameron?
And then too, even though Tip became a big star later, Tip's first album came out under the Face.
Oh yeah, shout out to KP for sure. So I give it to Ryan, man. That's the for you.
I'm not mad at putting Ryan in there.
All right, cool.
I'm not mad at putting Ryan in there.
All right,
we could go to news people, man. Shout out to Monica Kaufman. I know.
John Pruitt.
You know what I'm saying?
What was the weatherman on Channel 2? I forgot his name. We all know him. The weatherman, the white dude.
I can't think of his name.
Yeah.
Right now. I can't think of his name. Right
David Klein. So I don't know.
Man, but that was a good exercise as far as just giving love.
Yeah.
To the hometown.
Yeah, for sure.
For the people who are not from here, who are listening, I hope you guys see the pride that we have in our city.
Oh, yeah.
I hope you guys understand the pride.
The Water Boys.
City. The same pride that I know you guys have in your city or wherever you're from, wherever you're living at this time, man. We love our city, man. If you ever been to Atlanta, I'm sure you had a great time.
A great time.
You know what I mean? But before we go.
What we going to do?
Before we go, man, man, we have to, man. We've been on such a chill moment, and yes, he passed away. But let's celebrate this man here today. Man, I'm talking about a visionary. Man, I'm talking about one of the leaders of the Dungeon family. I'm talking about one of the leaders of Organized Noise.
Yes.
I'm talking about Help Bring You Outcasts, Goody Mob. I'm talking about go down the line, man. Cool Breeze, Witch Doctor. Let's continue to go down the line. I'm talking about Rico Wade.
Yes.
I'm talking about I used to throw those parties, man. They used to do so much big stuff in the city and just be on the radio with Greg Street and Ryan Cameron. Man, as a young man wanting to rap, man, I used to be like, oh my God, can I meet Rico Wade one day, man? I just want to salute you there, sir. You put it down for the city of Atlanta.
Yes.
Millions of records sold. I'm talking about producing, cultivating, and helping these artists become the stars that they are today.
Yes.
So Rico Wade, I know right now you are up in heaven already, getting your studio set up and getting ready to put out another album up there in heaven, man. So I want to say, Rico Wade, you, sir, will be missed, but you have always been
Balling on the 30th floor.
Hey, it's Amy Brown from The Bobby Bone Show. Join me in supporting St. Jude Children's Research Hospital for a chance to win a trip to meet Megan Maroney at the 2025 iHeart Country Festival in Austin, Texas on May 3rd, hosted by Bobby Bones. We're going to hook you up with tickets, flights, hotel, food credits, and a meet and greet with Megan Maroney. Take action now to support St. Jude and help cure childhood cancer, and you're going to be entered for a chance to win. Visit iHeartCountryTrip.com to learn more.